Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. Welcome to your Wednesday boot camp workout. Hope you guys are all doing great. We're ready to sweat and move our bodies. We've got a good mix of moves today. We've got a HIIT section, we've got strength training, we've got cardio. Going to be a good way to break up the midweek. Good morning, Blair. I'm going to give everybody a couple of seconds to jump on here. So if you got a little peek at the workout last night, I posted it, and we are going to be doing, we'll be starting with a warm-up, then we'll be doing our HIIT block, which will be 30 seconds each move, and we're going to do that block 4 times. And then we've got our strength training block, which is 45 seconds each move. We do that twice through. That has a few more moves in it. And then our cardio section is 1 time, 3 minutes, 1 minute each move. And we are going to finish super strong. So let's get a workout in today, shall we? Move your bodies. Even if it's not working out with me, get outside, sweat a little bit, get your heart rate up. Even for 15-20 minutes on your lunch break, if you are working from home. So I hope, and you can always do this video later, of course. All right, shall we get started? I think we should. It's like 9:03. You know, if everyone's running a little late this morning. Okay, so with our warm-up, we've got 4 moves. I had to count them. Good morning, Sarah. And we're going to do each move for 30 seconds. So, there we go. So you will need water as always. Always have some water nearby. And then you will also need maybe a towel. Hey, Nick. Good morning. And you will need a variation of weights, or you can use whatever you've got. And if you still don't have dumbbells or any of the other, usual weights, you can use things from your house. We can get creative. We've been getting creative this whole time with everything. So, okay, so here we go. Let's warm up. It seems like a few more people have jumped on. We're going to start with side-to-side lunges. We're going to do each move for 30 seconds, and we're going to go twice through. Always got to start with a warm-up to get everything ready to go. All right, here we go. So we're going to set ourselves up in a nice wide stance. And we're going to go side to side. Chest is forward. And spend a couple of seconds on each side. So as you go through the warm-up, you're going to try to use whatever range of motion you've got at first. All right, we're going to stand up. We are going to kick forward, and then I'm going to back up a little bit. We're going to kick forward and then lunge forward with that same leg. And we're going to alternate sides. So it's a kick forward. We're doing a little bit of balance work, and then you're lunging forward. So please be careful when you're lunging forward to make sure that your weight is going in that back knee and you're not shoving that front knee forward. Very important to keep your knees super safe. Yes, we are engaging our quads and our glutes very early on, testing our balance out a little bit. All right, alternating cross under plank. So we are going to set up in high plank position. We are going to cross one leg underneath, open up into side plank, put the hand down, uncross, and then do the other side for 30 seconds. Options for this move. And then drop those knees down and turn side to side so you have one knee down on the floor. Take your time with this move. All right, you guys. Go ahead and roll it up. We're going to do some inchworms. Touch the toes, walk it out to plank, hold the plank for a couple of seconds, and walk back. Great way to warm up the upper body. So make sure if you like to have music on while you're working out, that you're playing it. I don't ever play music during boot camp. Too much of a distraction for me today. Alright guys, we're going to go back to the top. One more time through this warm-up. Nice wide stance, side-to-side lunges. Hopefully you are feeling looser already. And maybe you can get a little bit deeper in your lunge. If so, go ahead and touch the floor. So you're challenging your mobility the second time through a little bit. I sure hope you're feeling a little bit looser as the point of the warm-up. Feeling a little bit warmer. Heart rate's starting to climb. Alright guys, go ahead and stand up, kick forward, forward lunges. So you're doing a little kick, and you're stepping into that lunge. Shoulders stay right over those hips. So if you're just having too much balance trouble with this move, I know we are balancing a little bit and then stepping forward. Just do forward lunges and take out the kick. And do a couple more, and we're going to move on to cross under planks again. Alright, here we go. Go ahead and set it up. Hands below the shoulders. Nice strong plank, head, neck, and spine in line. Cross under one leg, open it up. Super slow, take your time. Remember your option. Knee on the floor, your knees on the floor, and then when you turn, you have one knee down. More. Alright, we're going to walk it back. Let's do some inchworms. One more time. Touch the toes. Walk it out to plank. And we'll walk it back. Let's do one more and then we are going to get started. Alright guys, hopefully you're feeling warm. I know my heart rate has definitely climbed since we started. Alright, we're going to get started. So our first block is HIIT, high intensity interval training. It's 30 seconds each move, and we're going to do this block 4 times. So we do actually need, we have 4 moves. We're doing jump squats, plyo push-ups, dumbbell swings, and overhead squat downs. For the second, or sorry, for the third and the fourth move, you're going to need weights. So, just be advised that we're going to be grabbing those. Okay, so our breaks are going to be about 15 seconds in this block, so just keep that in mind. Taking very short breaks. All right, here we go. Starting with jump squats. So we're doing this 30 seconds each move. So I want you guys to do the best you can with these moves. You guys ready? All right, we're going to squat and we're going to jump, or we're going to squat and press on our toes. Here we go. Move number 1. Landing toe ball heel as always, so that means not landing flat-footed. Options. Squat, press on the toes, squat again. Come on guys, we got less than 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Let's take that 15-second rest. Moving on to plyo push-ups. So, plyo push-ups, I highly recommend everybody's on their knees. You're going to do a wide push-up, jump into a narrow. Wide, narrow. So here are some options. Are we ready? And go. Options. Walk it in. Walk it out. You could also reduce your range of motion. You do not have to bring that chest to the floor. That is not necessarily the goal. But just as you do with a jump, you want to make sure you're landing softly. So please don't land like this. Okay? Make sure when you're landing, if you're jumping, you're landing softly into that push-up. And as always, walk it We're going from a tricep push-up to a wide push-up. 3, 2, and rest. Those are tough. All right, come on up for dumbbell swings. You're gonna need one heavy weight. I actually have a kettlebell, so I'm gonna grab it. We're gonna be doing these just like kettlebell swings. So feet are gonna be about hip width apart. You're leaning forward like you're doing a deadlift, coming up and squeezing your butt. Here we go. 30 seconds and go. If you have a dumbbell, all you're doing is holding it just like this, so you're able to swing it a little bit easier. The heavier the dumbbell, the more effective this move. So just keep that in mind. This is one of those moves where you want it to be heavy. So if you've never done a kettlebell swing before, I'm going to break it down. We've got 5 seconds. Just like a deadlift, stand up and do a little hip thrust. All right, time's up. Nice job, guys. Overhead squat down. Are we out of breath or what? I am, certainly. Okay, here we go. You're going to hold your weight just like this. You're going to squat, touch down, press it overhead. Going down and up, kind of quickly. Here we go. And go. 30 seconds. So this is move number 4. First time through, we were kind of getting used to the moves. So this should be another, hopefully, heavy weight. When you are standing up, you are squeezing your glutes, trying not to do this. Lean back, not too good for the lower back. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, back to the top. We're going to repeat those 4 moves again. Round number 2. My fan is going on. All right, squat jumps. Let's do those again. So high intensity interval training. Up and down with the heart rate. The heart rate's only going down really during our breaks. All right, here we go. Squat jumps. So if you are feeling like your heart rate is too high and you need to get it down, I want you to slow your pace down. I want you to take breaks when you need them. That's always the most important thing. Remember your options, squat and press on the toes. This takes the jumping out, but you're still working the same muscles. Almost there, guys. And rest. Whew. All right, back to plyo push-ups. You can take the plyo word out of these just as easily. Knees are down. If you are feeling super strong in your push-up game, you can lift your knees. All right, here we go. And go. Going from a regular push-up to a tricep push-up. Out, in, or walk out, walk it in. Go from a wide push-up to a narrow push-up. This one's getting the heart rate up. This one is wearing out those upper body muscles. But once again, if you're feeling strong and you can lift those knees off the floor, go for it. Just make sure you've got good form and you're staying safe. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, and 1. All right. Dumbbell swings, back to it. Like I said, just use a heavy dumbbell. I'm just using a kettlebell because I got it. All right, here we go. Feet about hip width apart. And go. Flat back. So I'm not leaning like this. Keep it strong, stick the butt out, stand up, hip thrust forward. So where you should be feeling this move the most is your butt, the back of your legs. That's where you should be feeling this the most. You should not be feeling this in your lower back at all. A little bit of the upper back. Kettlebell swings are definitely one of those moves that you are working multiple muscles at once. But you should definitely be feeling these in your legs, for sure. Almost there, guys. And time. Okay. Moving on to overhead squat down. So this is the one where we have one weight. We're holding it like this. We're squatting down and then pushing it up. You guys ready? And go. Squat down, push it up. So yes, you are trying to get super low in your squat. So that means weight in the heels, chest is forward, pressing through the entire foot to stand up. Yeah, we're using everything with this move for sure. 3, 2, and rest. All right, guys, we are halfway through this block. That was round 2 of 4. Back to jump squats. How are we doing, okay? Take those breaks if you need them, okay? Jump squats, here we go. 3, 2, and go. Landing nice and soft. Getting a little bit more height. If you can, options, squat and press on the toes. Jumping is safe if you're doing it correctly. I know jumping gets a really bad rap, but as long as you're landing nice and soft, you're on a good surface, it's all good. Just got to make sure that you are protecting those knees and landing soft. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, and rest. Well done. Plyo push-ups. All right, let's do it. You're down on the floor. Focus more on the 2 different push-ups. If you're feeling a little weak in the plyo, I think we all are, focus on the push-up. Let's go. And go. So that means walk it out and walk it in. And reduce your range of motion. So that means don't go down as far. As long as your shoulders, your chest, your hips, everything is parallel with the floor, you're strengthening those chest muscles, and then triceps with the tricep push-ups. 10 seconds. Almost there, you guys. All right, time is up. Nice job. Whew, let's shake it out. All right, dumbbell swings. Dumbbell / kettlebell swings. All right, feet hip width apart. So this is not a squat. You're trying to keep your legs pretty straight while bending your knees slightly. All right, let's go. So it's not a lean back, it's a hip thrust. So if you squeeze your butt as hard as you can when you stand up, it's going to be very hard for your body to do this, okay? This move in deadlifts is one of those moves that is very form dependent, and we just try to do the best we can. All right, time's up. But it's kind of tough to teach it through a phone or a computer. All right, let's try it. Why I'm trying to cue the heck out of that move. All right, overhead squat down. Here we go. How are we feeling, guys? Wednesday workout, we're sweating. All right, we're gonna bring the heart rate down just a little bit in block 2. Here we go. Squat, press overhead. So you're keeping that weight close to your body. Don't smack yourself on the way up though. So you're not doing this. You're bringing it up and then down our body. Squatting, so you do not have to touch the floor with this. Especially if touching the floor for you requires your chest to face the floor. You always want to keep your chest forward and squat. 5 seconds. All right, time. That is round 3 of 4. We are in our final round of our hip block. This is it. So I want you guys to dig a little deeper, a little insanity for you. Dig a little deeper than you have the last 3 rounds, because this is it. Here we go, squat jumps, and go. Come on, guys. You can do anything for 30 seconds. It's not a long period of time. Come on, guys. We're working 30 seconds at a time, and then we are done with this block. And time. Woo! Squat jumps. Done. Okay, plyo push-ups, last time. Upper body's tired, chest is tired, triceps are tired. It's tired, but we gotta power through anyways. This is where we build that muscle, you guys. Pushing through the burn. Here we go. 3, 2, and go. Last time for these. Reduce your range of motion. Don't go down so far. Walk it in, walk it out. Do your best to not take a break and just keep powering through. You've got 5 seconds to go. All right, time is up. Quick little stretch. We are up for dumbbell swings. Let's do this. All right, guys, here we go. 5 seconds. Get your breath. All right, let's go. So remember, shouldn't look like this. You're not in squat. Keep those legs straight. Keep the knees slightly bent. You never want to lock them. Thrust forward with the hips and squeeze the glutes. Legs are on fire during this move. 3, 2, rest. Whew. Guys, one more move. Let's do this. We've got overhead squat downs. Last time. Let's do it. Challenging weight. And go. Wide squat. Overhead press. Core is locked in so you're not leaning backwards. Functional movement right here, you guys. Squatting and lifting something overhead is something we do very often. So this is a really, really good functional training move, meaning we use this in almost everyday life. Maybe not to this degree, but. Almost there, guys. 3, 2, and done with our hip block. Nice job, guys. So yes, high intensity interval training. Pretty intense, as you can see. We're out of breath, we're sweating. Calorie burn's pretty good so far. Now we're moving on to strength training. So all that means is that we're not gonna be doing jumping, we're not gonna be doing super fast movements. You're gonna be focusing more on strengthening your muscles. So I want everyone to be using, Nick says, whoa, yes, I'm with you, girl. I'm trying to catch my breath, stalling a little bit here. I want you guys to be using challenging weights, okay? So challenging weights means you should be tired. Your muscles should be tired before you finish the 45 seconds. So if you feel like you can keep going and doing one move with the weight you have, that probably means you need to up your weight a little bit. All right. Starting with plank rows. Each of these moves is 45 seconds, 15-second rest. We're doing this round twice, okay? All right, let's grab our weights. Our weights are below the shoulders. We're in a plank position, and we are alternating rowing, okay? You guys ready? 45 seconds, and go. Options. Drop your knees. As long as your head, your neck, and your spine are in alignment, you're still working your core. So as you row, you're squeezing your back muscles, and you're also trying to keep your hip bones from rocking. This is a big time core move right here, as I'm sure you can feel. And it certainly helps to keep your feet wide and or your knees wide. 10 seconds. Going by quick. wide stance. We're going to be squatting and pressing overhead. Go. Nice deep squat, using your legs to get the weights up overhead. So don't wait until you stand up to press. Too much work on the shoulders. Use your legs to press that weight up. Your shoulders are going to get tired, but let your legs do a little bit of the work. Press through the entire body. Come on, you guys. We've got 10 seconds to go. Keep pressing, keep pressing. Use those legs. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, you're going to need one of those weights. One dumbbell. We've got weighted core curls. So we're going to come down to the floor. We're going to hold that one weight. We're going to bring it overhead and pull it into our knees. All right, let's go. So you're really tucking yourself into a ball. Thinking about getting your knees to your forehead as close as you can. Here is another option for this move. If extending your legs is causing any lower back pain, because you want to make sure your lower back is pressed into the floor, you should be here. Tapping your toes down, not extending, and then pulling in. It's all about the core crunch anyways. 10 seconds. 3, 2, time. Nice job, you guys. Okay, we're going to stay on the floor, probably stick with the same weight you had. Hip lift, pull over. So we're going to kind of do the same thing with our arms, but now we're going to be up in a glute lift. All right, here we go. Feet hip width apart. Go ahead and lift up. Arms are back. Straight arms come forward over the chest. So you stay in a glute lift the whole time. The straighter your arms are, the more work you're getting out of your triceps. So squeeze that butt, you guys. Keep those hips up. 20 seconds, not even. Come on, guys. We're getting those lats. We're obviously getting our legs. 3, 2, and rest. Nice work, you guys. All right, come on up. You still only need one dumbbell. So we've got side lunge, upright row. All right, so you're going to hold your weight in one hand. You're going to lunge with the opposite leg. Looks like this, okay? All right, here we go. And start. So we're only doing about 23 seconds on each side. So that side lunge, you're sitting into your heel, into your hip. As you stand up, you're doing an upright row with that one arm. 3, 2, quickly switch. Make sure you get those elbows up, working the shoulder. All right, guys. And time. Way to go. All right. You still only need one dumbbell. Straight arm twist. So we're going to have a seat. We're going to set ourselves up in C-sit position, so shoulders back, chest is proud. We're going to reach straight up, pull down towards the hip, reach straight up, pull down towards the other hip. All right, let's go. So you've got a couple of options for this move. If your core is feeling strong, you can lift those legs up, but just make sure your tailbone's tucked in, or you can keep your heels on the floor. It's all about what's going on in here. So you should be tucking the navel in and also tucking the tailbone in so it's not kicking out here. A little bit of shoulders too with that press up, right? Keep that core strong, you guys. Almost there. 3, 2, all right. Quick little rest. We're going to stay on the floor, but we're going to grab our other dumbbell. We've got skull crushers. So these are all triceps right here. We're going to lie on our backs, feet flat on the floor, weights up above the shoulders, 90-degree angles with the arms. Here we go. And start. So those elbows always remain above the shoulders. And you only want to bring your arms 90 degrees. So they're called skull crushers for a reason. That dumbbell is awfully close to our temples. So try not to put your weights together up top. Try to keep them separate, because you're going to expose any weaknesses you have on one side, which we all have. And you're going to be forced to power through it. We always want to challenge ourselves. Almost there, guys. 5 seconds. And rest. Woo. Alrighty. We're going to come on up. Try to grab heavier weights, or you can stick with the ones you got. But we're going to do deadlift bent rows. So you're going to do a nice strong deadlift, straight-legged deadlift. Once you're down here with a flat back, you're going to do a bent row, and then you're going to stand up, okay? All right, here we go. Deadlift, bent row, elbows tucked in, then stand up. So you're doing a deadlift, you're just doing a bent row while you're down there. Back is flat. So remember I said this is the other move that is very form dependent. So when you come down in your deadlift, you should not be like this. That's going to hurt your back. Stick your butt out, flatten your back out, tuck your elbows in to do your row. You're going to stand up. So as I said, try to go heavy with this one. Your back muscles and your hamstrings are stronger than you think. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. And rest. Okay, last move of this round, and then we go around again. Sumo squat hold and curl. All right, so a sumo squat is basically just as wide as a squat as you can get without feeling like you're doing a split, right? Okay, here we go. So we're holding our squat just like this, and we're bicep curling in squat. So I like to do a little bit more of a plie squat, point my toes out if it's a little bit easier for me to hold the squat. So bicep curls in squat. This is burning everything. If your 2 weights are too much, hold 1 dumbbell here. Bicep curl. So what you do want to be focusing on though, especially when you're lifting weights in a squat, this tends to happen. You start to do this. I really want you to focus on sitting back and keeping that chest proud, keeping that spine straight. If you need to stand up and take a quick break, then do it. Form over anything else, guys. 3, 2, and time. Whew. I'm going to give you guys a little bit longer of a break. Grab some water really quick. We are going to repeat that strength training round one more time. Hopefully you're feeling strong. We've done that one time through. So now we are going to kind of figure out where we're at with weights. So if at any time during those moves you felt like you could have kept going during that 45 seconds and it didn't feel too difficult for you, you know what to do. Up your weights, guys. All right, here we go. Plank rows, back at it. Same format, 45 seconds, 15-second rest. One more time through these moves, let's do it. Weights below the shoulders, wide feet, wide knees. Here we go. Come on, you guys. Try to keep those hip bones as straight to the floor as you can. Drop those knees if you need to. These are tough. This is a tough move. It definitely gets the heart rate up. These are not a boot camp favorite. They love to hate this move, but the ones that they hate the most, I realize, are the ones that work the most. and these work. Come on, guys. All right, time is up. Squat press, we're up. Grab those same weights or heavier if you feel like you can go heavier. Squat position. 3, 2, here we go. Squat, overhead press. Remember, using your legs to get that weight up overhead. Don't wait to stand up and then press. It's going to be a lot harder on your shoulders. If you need to, drop down your weights and you don't have options. You take one weight, you squat, and you press it overhead. Guys, the key to getting stronger is to try to adjust your weights accordingly and also try to challenge yourself a little bit. So even when it gets hard, try to do it anyways, as long as you feel safe and like you're not going to injure yourself, of course. So it's always important. Almost there, guys. Come on, last couple presses. 3, 2, done with squat presses. Weighted core curl. So we're down on the floor for a couple moves here. One weight. This is the one where we're tucking ourselves into a little ball. All right, guys, here we go. And go. Tuck. So this one, you don't have to really necessarily worry as much about your arms being straight. It's more about the tuck. So if you want a little extra challenge, do that little tuck hold for a couple of seconds. Engage those core muscles a little bit longer. Come on, guys. 15 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. All right, we can stay on our backs. Weighted pullover. So we're going to come up in our glute bridge. Now we're going to try to straighten our arms the best we can. 3, 2, lift, and go. So now you're trying to keep your arms straight so we can get those triceps and those lats. You're squeezing your butt. That is how you're getting your hip bridge here. Big exhale as you pull forward. Certainly helps. Oh, I know you're feeling that booty burn like I am. Keep going anyways. Come on, guys. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze them. 10 seconds. And time. Yes. All right. We're coming up. Side lunge. Upright row. You still only need one weight. You can start on whatever side you want to start on. One hand holds the weight, opposite leg is lunging. You guys ready? And go. Side lunge, upright row. So from the side, this is what your side lunge looks like a squat, right? Sitting into the heel, into the hip, upright row, weight comes right along the body. 10 seconds and we're switching sides. 3, 2, switch. Weight goes on the other hand, other leg is lunging. So your legs are working hard. They're lunging and then they're pushing up, helping to get that arm up. Come on, guys. 5 seconds. And rest. Yes, nice job. All right, back down to the floor. Straight arm twist. You need one weight still. This is your Russian twist with one weight. Press up. You guys ready? And go. Pull it down, reach up, pull it down. So the key is to keep the core engaged when you push up. So if you're having a hard time pushing the weight up and you're doing this, that probably means your weight is too heavy. You don't need a super heavy weight for this. Because with the pull down, you're getting some good resistance. And we've done a lot of shoulder work, and our press-ups are getting a little tough. And if you also start to feel anything in your lower back, it should not be there, sit up a little bit more, okay? Come on, guys. 3, 2, and rest. We've got 3 moves left of this block. Skull crushers, let's do it. On our backs. We need 2 weights now. All right, guys, here we go. Feet hip width apart on the floor, close to your bottom. Oh no, that doesn't matter actually. Arms up. Here we go. 90-degree angles. Elbows are always tracking above the shoulders. Make those triceps work. And also, let's try to push our lower spine into the floor while we're at it. Come on, team. You got this. This is a tough move. Back of the arms are a tough spot. And rest. Well done. Deadlift, bent row. Let's stand it up. Okay. Highly encourage you guys to go a little bit heavier if you can. This is my last boot camp workout where I got to worry about weights. I'm going heavy next week and I can't wait. I'm done with my little detox tomorrow. All right, here we go. Feet hip width apart. Here we go. Deadlift, row in the deadlift, and then stand up. So here's something else to think about. Your deadlift, your hands only need to come the lowest shin height. If you go all the way down here, look what happens to your back. You want to keep that back flat like a table. So deadlift, row, stand up. Always keeping that core engaged. Core engagement equals less lower back issues. I know that you guys probably hear my voice in your sleep saying that. So important though. Come on, guys. 10 seconds left of this move. And then we only got one more move left. And rest. Okay, this one might be the hardest because it's an isolation move. So, sumo squat hold, bicep curl. Here we go. So you're going to hold your sumo squat or plie squat, whichever one you like. You guys ready? 3, 2, sit and curl. I just like to do the plie squat because it keeps my knees out of my way. Any kind of squat is okay as long as you're sitting back on your heels and your knees aren't going like this. And you're feeling the burn in your legs. So if you need to, and you want to, you can do alternating curls. You can drop down to your one weight, remember. Come on, guys, this is our last move in our strength training block. I want you to work hard. Power through this move. It's tough. Don't give up on yourself. Taking a break is different than giving up. So you can take that break, but get right back in it. Finish strong. 3, 2, done with that block. Yes. All right, guys. So, strength training often feels like high intensity interval training, right? Because some of those moves were a little tougher than others, and they definitely got the heart rate up. So I'm going to give you guys a break. Grab some water, towel off. We've got our cardio block. 3 moves. Each move is 1 minute, and then we're done. Okay, so we're only doing this round once, trust me. That's about all we're going to be able to do. So we got sprints in place, froggers, and high knee sprints. So I'm of course going to be showing lower impact options, so just keep that in mind. Are we ready to do this or what? Back to the heart rate going way up here. Okay, each move is 1 minute. We're starting with sprinting in place. So basically all that means is you're running as fast as you can and going nowhere fast. All right, you guys ready? 1 minute. Let's do this. Go. So you shouldn't be slamming your feet on the floor. You should be staying nice and light on the feet. If you need to slow down your pace a little bit, that's fine. This is a sprint in place though. You guys need to be going at your own sprint and you need to be working hard. Move those arms too. Legs are tired from that strength training. Woo! Keep it going. Come on guys, this is our final couple of minutes of our workout. Once you're done, you're gonna feel amazing. 20 seconds, come on, let's speed it up. Woo! Come on you guys, let's go, let's go. 10 seconds, come on. We're gonna take 20-second rest in between each of these moves. All right, time's up. Yes, okay. Catch your breath. We've got froggers next. So yeah, these are kind of like squat jumps. So instead of moving, we're jumping straight up. If you want to do the forward and back jump, that's fine with me. All right, you guys ready? Nice wide stance. Here we go. 1 minute. So you look like a frog. If you want to do the forward and back, that works, especially if you got space. Here's a lower impact option for you. Squat, press on the toes. But you need to be making that squat super low. Guys, I know your legs are tired. I know you're about ready to be done with this and me, but we're almost there. You can do this. You've got 30 seconds left of this move. Yes, 1 minute is long, Nicole. So even though we're doing this for 1 minute does not mean you can't take breaks. It just means you can't quit. And when you take that break, you gotta get back in. 15 seconds. Come on, you guys. 5 seconds, we got this, let's go. All right, time is up. This next one might be the toughest one, we'll see. High knee sprints. We're gonna do this though, right? We got this. Final minute of your workout, guys, come on. This is it. The final few minutes is usually the toughest, but that's when you really gotta power through. All right, high knees, and you're sprinting. These are also high knee sprints, so keep that in mind. 3, 2, here we go. By the way, I gave you a 30-second rest there. Woo! Let's go. So yeah, knees are up. We're not just sprinting in place. You're trying to actually get your knees up in the air. This is also a high knee sprint, lower impact. Everybody's sprint is different. Let's get it done. Come on, you guys. Don't talk yourself out of it. Come on. Halfway there. Who's got 30 seconds left in them? Don't say no. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, team. Come on. Breaks are acceptable. Quitting is not. Take that break. Jump back in. 10 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, we're done. And look at that, all under 45 minutes. Nice job, you guys. Fist bump through the phone. You guys were awesome. I'm gonna give you guys a second, and myself a second to catch my breath, and then we're gonna stretch. So this workout can obviously be watched later on Facebook, and my very tech-savvy, smart 13-year-old told me that all I should have to do with Facebook Live, since they won't let me download my videos, is screenshot what I'm doing right now. So I'm trying that. So hopefully my strength workouts will be able to be back on YouTube. So if you have any family or friends that aren't on social media that might be interested in doing my workouts, tell them to check out my YouTube page. All my insanity rounds are definitely on there. But ever since I got flagged a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, I'm not allowed to download my videos anymore, so that's fun. All right, here we go. Let's stretch. Very proud of you guys. Way to get it done. Getting over that midweek hump with a good workout. Here we go. Wide stance, hands on the thighs. We're going to slightly bend our knees, and we're going to lean forward, get those Hamstrings, flat back, keep your head above your heart. Take some deep inhales and deep exhales to get that heart rate down safely. We're going to lunge nice and wide. Go ahead and pick a side. We're going to go in the other direction. We're going to keep our legs wide. We're going to slightly bend our knees and we're going to touch the floor now. We're going to sit back on our heels. The straighter you keep your legs, the more you're going to feel this in your hamstrings. We got to stretch those out. We did some deadlifts today. All right, chin to chest. We're going to roll it up slowly. Don't get dizzy. Okay, once you're standing, we're going to grab an ankle. We're going to flex that foot, get the quads. We're going to switch sides. All right, guys, we are going to reach our arms super high up in the air. Take some deep breaths. We're going to grab an elbow. We're going to put that hand in the middle of our back. We're going to pull just a little bit, stretch out the triceps. And then we're going to switch. You're going to pull your arms down behind your back, intertwine the fingers, pull down, open up the chest, pull the shoulders down. All right, let's take a deep breath because this feels so good after a good workout. Big inhale and exhale. Give a quick thanks to your strong, healthy body. We got through our midweek workout. Thank you for joining me. And as always, if you did not join me live, I already know that you did it. But if you're doing this video later, make sure you post and let me know that you did it. All right, guys, let's stay accountable, right? Have a great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys soon.